Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And it is Tuesday, April 21st, and I did find time to get a recording done. So, exciting for me, exciting for you if you're, interested in this shit. Uh, so we were last time in the middle of doing For Old Lang Syne. So we need to get Judah, Orion, and Dr. Henry to come to, their senses, I guess, in a sense. I don't know where we're going, actually. We're just convincing them to bring the Enclave remnants back together. This is going to be very interesting because we do need to go to Dr. Henry, but on the way we could stop by Orion Moreno, and then there's Judah. I think, yeah, we'll just go in order here, because we're going to hit Orion first, and then Judah, and then we kind of have to go up here and then around to get to Jacobstown and Dr. Henry. So let's do that. Let's focus on that, huh? Why not? How about it? That's Vault 34 over there. We definitely don't want to go there, right? No need for that. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a great day. It being Tuesday, today is my Friday, so what is this? Oh, it's just a weird plant. So yeah, I am free for the next 2 days, but then also the next 3, maybe even 4 days, because I am going to second part of a job interview on the other side of my state I live in. And that will be Thursday that I'll be driving, and then Friday I will be coming home. Yeah, let's go north and then west. So yeah, things are going pretty well. I am a bit disappointed that due to the weather, I'm probably not going to get to go running tomorrow. That's my only chance to go running. It's very rainy, or it's going to be very rainy tomorrow, which is not a problem. The problem is it's going to be incredibly windy as well, and I don't really care for that. I guess you can say I'm a baby when it comes to the wind. I hate the wind, which I'm sure I've mentioned on here numerous times, so yeah. Not going to be running, but it's okay. That'll give me time to really get ready for my trip. I checked the air pressure in my tires today. I filled my car up fully with fuel, and I can worry about cleaning the inside and then also checking my fluids tomorrow. So yeah, it all works out, and then I can go running again when I get back next week. I'll be able to go running. Yeah. So should be all good. Which house is Orion's? Is it this one here? Oh yeah, it totally is. Yeah, that little tick mark in my compass in the lower left there, yep. Alright, Orion. We've spoken to him before, too, which is funny. We had no idea who he was at the time, just that he lives in this kind of dilapidated old house. I'm guessing he's got to be down here somewhere. Are you taking a poo? Oh, there he is. This almost reminds me of the layout of Dr. What's-His-Face's house, where you wake up and start the game out. Orion.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, do you have something against the NCR? Yeah, he doesn't like the NCR. I remember that. Arcade and I were looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Your advanced level of tech would be useful in settling things between the NCR and the Legion. There isn't anyone else around with your equipment and expertise. I never say anything about paying you. I'll be nice. I mean, it's probably true. Your advanced level of tech would be useful in settling things between the NCR and the Legion.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
Do you have a preference?
I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser.
Whoa. Are you coming to this thing or what?
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
Okay. What did you do when you were with the Enclave, Orion?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved.
Good
Back
lord.
then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Not sure how I feel about this dude. Alright, goodbye. Humph.
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing.
That's the
To
problem.
him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
Don't be too hard on him, it's part of who he is. A man should know when to let go. I don't like this guy.
It's been decades, you know? By now, he's been out of the Enclave longer than he was in. Most people know when to hang it up and start over. But not Moreno.
Yeah, I don't got sympathy for him. He's a crotchety old bastard, so that's his own problem. As far as I'm concerned, okay. I've got a feeling that not all of the Enclave are good people, even though we're supposed to be gathering, quote-unquote, the best ones. I don't know. Oh, that's something interesting that happened to me today. I had my first, I don't know, conflict, in a sense, on TCG Player, where I've been selling my Magic the Gathering cards. And of course it would happen with the most expensive card I've sold on there. It's like a $90 card. And I get a message from this guy. Very strange, because he says, hey, he bought 3 cards from me, and he's like, hey, this such and such card has a big scratch behind the text of the card running from one side to the other. That's not a near mint card. I don't know why you'd call it near mint. I want a full refund. And I'm like, okay, so first off, you're accusing me of being blind, I guess. If you're saying there's a big scratch that I didn't see, I'm not blind. I know what a near mint card is. Second off, you know, I've bought cards on TCG Player that were not as described. Never had scratches. They always had, like, dirt, or you could just tell they'd been played, like fingerprints and stuff. Never seen a scratch on a card in my life, to be honest. Because that's never how a card is damaged. It's almost always dirt, or fingerprints, or just, you know, the edges of the card are worn, like it's been played. So that was already a bit suspicious that he found a big, long scratch, and he's the one who used the words big and long. And also that the scratch was under the text of the card. How is that even possible? If there's a scratch on the card that, you know, happened because of mishandling, it would scratch the text, not be hiding behind the text. I don't understand that. So I sent him a response, and I said, hey, you know, I pulled this card out of a pack, along with the other 2 that you bought, and immediately put them in soft sleeves and, you know, then a harder sleeve over top. And they've been sitting there just waiting, because they're valuable cards. And that card was not damaged when I opened it, and it was not damaged when I put it in the sleeve. So can you please send me a photo of the scratch that you're talking about? Please send the photo to such and such email address. Thank you. So that was basically what I said to him. And he responds with, yeah, I'll send it. What email address? And I'm like, okay, so you either are really dumb or you didn't read my whole message. So I said the email address that I provided in that last message, and then once again provided my email address. And this was hours and hours and hours ago, and I have not gotten an email from him yet. I mean, it is possible he's at work. I don't know. But he was so quick to respond to messages, and then the moment I said, send me a photo of the scratch, nothing from him. And so what I've also done is contact TCG Player and say, hey, you know, I'm a 100% positive seller, nothing but great feedback from people who've bought from me, and this is happening with this guy. I know what your, you know, rules are as far as refunds and how to deal with people, but I've never dealt with this specifically, and I'm worried that this guy's trying to pull a fast one. What should I do? And specifically in this message, I told TCG Player of something that happened to me when I was selling on eBay years ago. And that was that a guy that I sold a video game to contacted me and said, hey, this game is all scratched and messed up. I want to return it. And I think this game I'd listed in very good condition, so I was like, well, maybe he's just really unhappy that... Sorry about my mouse there, by the way. Maybe he's just really unhappy that there's, you know, it's not near mint. There's a couple little marks. So I said, okay, I'll do the return. And he sent me back the game, but it was a different copy of it that was all scratched up. So basically what he did is he already had a bad copy of this game, and he sent me that and kept my, you know, very good to near mint copy. So he basically just pulled a fast one. And so I told TCG Player this in the message. I was like, I worried this guy on TCG Player is trying to do this thing that somebody else did to me on eBay years ago. And all this doesn't add up, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see what happens. But good Lord, this is the last thing I wanted to deal with this week. So, I don't know. That's right, this is Judah.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Ooh, let's take a sip for Nobark's voice actor. I remember this guy now.
Sticking around for the attraction?
I have my Pepsi Zero Sugar here, left over from when I got dinner earlier tonight. Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
You'll be the element of surprise. It was Arcade's suggestion, not mine. You tell me.
Well, assuming our equipment cache is intact, my squad would have the edge in armor and firepower. There's only a handful of us, though, so the best tactic would be for us to swoop in where the target isn't expecting us. How am I doing?
I think you'll be a very good distraction. Sounds good to me. Does that mean you're in?
I'll be there, but it won't mean squat if the rest of the group isn't there, too. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Alright. So, Judah, tell me more about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave oil rig and Navarro? I kind of already know what happened to Navarro,
Internal
but let's hear from him.
took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
And I mean, you kind of did. You guys were a little out of control. I'd like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Yeah, Moreno's an asshole. Goodbye.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason.
Yeah.
Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
That's their story, Arcade, not yours. That seems weird to say. They're loyal that doesn't sound right either. They're loyal to you? That's their story, Arcade, not yours. I think I actually am gonna say this, because why would they be loyal to him? I don't know. That's weird. That's their story, man, not yours.
Oh, I know. I was only a boy when they went through hell together. I'm glad you're helping me reunite them. Even if I'm still just a spectator in all of this, I know they can still do some good.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Judah Krager done. Now we gotta go see O. Henry, Dr. Henry. The other good news, speaking of Magic the Gathering, is my buddy and coworker Kyle is going to be buying some cards from me, which is really cool. He's bought some from me before, and anybody that I know, I will usually give them a discount. So, like, if, just for example, if Kyle wanted a card from me that's valued at like $36, I'd give it to him for 30, you know, so... And he's usually down to like buy in bulk as well, so I think he told me he was interested in like 4 or 5 of my cards, so I'll give him a good bulk deal. We gotta be careful, because the old Kaisar's Legion fellows are gonna be out and about here. Once we get far enough to the northwest, which is wild to me. I still remember many installments ago where I did not even think they came up here. Yeah. And I think what we will do, again, because we've been inundated with crashes, probably because we've been playing this game for like almost 100 hours, by the way, in total, is once we make it to the junction where we turn to go up the mountains into Jacobstown, we will do a hard save. Just in case. I don't think I've ever crashed up in this area, but you never know. Actually, haven't been up here in a while. Yeah, I've definitely been attacked by these guys, and they usually come running down the mountain when they spawn, that's really weird, right? That's really weird. Maybe they're behind me right now. Okay. Looks good. Let's do a hard save here. Go ahead and take a sip. Yeah, we really are getting close to the end of the base game here. The plan, obviously, is to do the DLCs after this. But I will say, while doing the DLCs, if we get any extra quests that are part of the base game that I want to do along the way, I'm going to go ahead and do those. I'm not going to solely focus on the DLCs. Again, it's going to be just very natural. I'm not going to try and force anything to happen or explore every inch of every nook and cranny. Yeah, because otherwise we'd be playing this game for probably the next year, which we're already going to be playing it for quite a while still anyway. Oh man, Bighorn versus Cazador. That should be an easy Cazador victory. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to be using Maria when Cazador's and other enemies are around. I want to know what's caused Eddie to be firing like a weird ice laser. I never upgraded him in that way. Maybe it's just because I'm level 36 now? I really don't know what else it would be. Also, if you're wondering, are you gonna come this way? Yeah, I'd say his head's crippled. Alright. If you're wondering why I'm doing this quest before doing the main one, it's because I want to do all the character quests. I've just kind of decided that at one point of my playthrough. So, you know, this is Arcades, so I want to finish it before we continue doing stuff for the NCR. Oh boy, here's these grasshoppers. I'm not even going to shoot them. I'm going to let Arcade and Eddie handle them, because they're a pain in the butt to hit. I do kind of hate that the game spins you towards where an enemy is automatically. I mean, it kind of makes sense that your character in real life would want to look where there was danger. But it's just, for me, it's annoying. Kind of disorients me a little bit.
What a shame.
That's actually really funny. What a shame. Just kills a grasshopper. It's not a grasshopper, sorry, it's a mantis. But whatever. Puts up the same resistance. God, we haven't been up to Jacobstown in a while. Feels good. Feels good. Very pretty area. It's just such a shame that it's so far out of the way. And this was a fun area to explore because in my previous playthrough years ago, my only playthrough of this game, I never made it up to Jacobstown. There's a lot of places I never made it to. Didn't go to Black Mountain, didn't get the Enclave together. I don't think I even got Eddie as a buddy. I think I was just walking around the wasteland by myself for a while. I remember having Boone. And I'm pretty sure I had, I forget her name now, Veronica, Punchy Girl. But yeah. Hey, it's Marcus. Marcus is a good dude. I like him a lot. And then, of course, there's Granny over there. Hello, dearie. God, what a cool, creepy old lodge. I love this. I would investigate this as part of a ghost hunt. Keen. So funny. Oh, you're not a Nightkin. What are you doing in here? Oh, you're just in here. Oh, were they? Okay. Dr. Henry.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yeah, Arcade Gannon has asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Okay. Goodbye. He didn't have much to say. Interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge
Diogenes?
is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
It seems pointless to do all of that without a goal. His work was what mattered to him.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
Yeah. What does Calamity have to say?
Hey there.
Oh yeah. Repair, sale, cool. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Calamity. Okay, so we are on to the next part of For Old Lang Syne. Gain access to the Remnant's bunker. And that is actually incredibly close. So I'm glad we went to Dr. Henry last. Okay. I don't remember the passcode. Remember Navarro friends. But I can't remember what the first two things were. I might have to... It might be obvious. But, you know, once we get to the bunker. But, if not, I will just pull it up on my my phone. So sue me. It's hard to remember things when it's been like... What has it been? 3 days since my last installment? What is going on with that mountain over there, by the way? It is just bugging out like crazy. Calm down, mountain. I love how you can still see the Lucky 38 from here. That's actually really cool. So in a way, Mr. House, if he had like a telescope or something, he could see... kill him. He could see Jacobstown. I think that's kind of cool, actually. It's a little weird and creepy, but it's cool. Okay, the Remnants Bunker. It's very close. I like that. So we're going to have to head off that way momentarily, which I think... Oh. Get him! I'm lazy. I ain't going to shoot that thing. So we are going to want to, when we get a chance, start heading over this way. Yeah, it is up here. Okay. Good, good. How about Dr. Henry is just hanging out by the bunker? Just like, oh yeah, just let me know when you're ready to go. Is it here? Is it here? What? Oh. I can already tell what I should have done. I'm not going to drop down from up there. That's a bit outrageous. I will go this way and around. Uh-oh. My turn. Okay, I did shoot one, so sue me. What are you shooting at now? Is there another one over there? Or are you shooting at something behind us? Okay, yeah, I was standing above the bunker, basically. Oh my gosh, this is kind of annoying. Trying to make our way to this place. There it is, just a big old hole in the ground. Remnants Bunker. Oh, nice, it's just like a little hatch. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, here it is. Dear old friends, remember Navarro. Okay. Not remember Navarro friends. It appears that some sort of passphrase needs to be entered in order to open the nearby door. There we go. It's like the Brotherhood of Steel. Ask the remnants to support the fight against the Legion or against the NCR. Okay. Well, we're definitely not going to have them support the fight against the NCR. That's kind of cool, though. So they actually do show up to help out. Where are they? Oh, sweet. There's the vertibird. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Those are amazing power armor suits. They look like the legit Fallout style power armor. Oh, this is so cool. Daisy Whitman's vertibird. It's so great. I like this a lot. So here's their main bunker. Okay. I don't want to talk to Orion, F that guy.
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place. They can't all be rumors.
They're not. Okay. Cannibal.
Krieger's the officer here, not me. The final say on the plan is up to him.
So I need to talk to Judah. I kind of figured that. Judah.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
By the way, take a sip for No Bark's voice actor for 2 different characters. Let's see. What is this place?
This was a minor refueling station for vertebrates. It seemed an appropriate place to stash our equipment if we ever needed it. I'm surprised this place hasn't fallen apart. When I put it into standby mode, I expected to return to it within a few years, not decades.
Yeah, that's wild. How are you going to deploy your squad?
Moreno, Johnson, Henry, and I will be the boots on the ground. Whitman will stay with the vertibird.
Okay. Well, I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
I'll talk to Moreno. You're the officer here. Can't you just order him to go along with the plan? What's Moreno's problem with the NCR?
Day one, we didn't. It's as simple as that. The rest of us moved on while Moreno didn't. Still, I'm not convinced Moreno hates the NCR as much as he thinks he does. You still might be able to talk him out of leaving.
Okay. Will Moreno be a liability?
He won't turn on us, but he's a good shot, and I'd hate to do this without him.
Yeah. Can't you just order him to go along with the plan? You're the officer here.
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
Okay. I'll talk to him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
Those
Okay.
fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits.
Moreno.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR.
What the
Get
hell?
out.
I can't see anything. What are you doing?
Getting my gear. What does it look like? What, you think I'm going to leave this here for someone like you? I don't think so.
The remnants come in, guns blazing, showing the NCR how it's done. You actually don't want that?
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this.
What am I looking at?
Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Cool.
Thanks for doing this.
God.
Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest. When Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end. But at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
Yeah. You've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro, and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
If you're so sure it's going to be a bloodbath, maybe you should stay in Freeside. What happens in Freeside won't make any difference if the Legion takes the damn fight with them. He's not a fighter. I just don't see Arcade Gannon as a fighter. If you're so sure it's going to be a bloodbath, maybe you should stay in Freeside.
I figured you'd say that. Sometimes staying put is the best thing you can do. I'll leave the fighting to the old war horses. It's what they were made for. I need to go take care of something before I set up at Freeside. I'll see you soon. And again, thanks for your help with the others.
3 stim packs. You have lost Arcade's better healing perk. Arcade has returned to Freeside. Okay. Oh. So was I like looking at Eddie's thing? That was weird.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you.
Whoa.
You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
I'll talk to her then.
The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
Alright. That's cool. Yeah, look at this crazy... He just got into his power armor. What the heck is he gonna do? Alright, well that's cool. Let's talk to Daisy.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group.
Yeah.
Since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
All right. You are over encumbered and can't run.
I'd love to see the look on the NCR's
Was she gonna
face when I swoop down and
train me? I don't understand what just happened there. It's gonna take several hours. There, now I can move pretty well. Can't really scroll around myself. That's cool, though. Yeah, that's badass power armor. I like that.
The NCR is the best bet for the wasteland. I'm glad we'll be helping them out.
Hell yeah, Cannibal. I love you.
Mark my words. Won't
Judah.
be long
We'll be
before
ready.
the Legion
Don't worry.
and NCR
Dr. Henry?
The NCR's got its share of warts, but I'd rather have them around than the Legion.
Hell yeah. And you suck.
I can't believe I'm going to help the NCR.
Good. What a moron. What an absolute moron. Okay. Sorry, I shouldn't be that mean to the guy, but he is a moron. Can't believe I'm gonna help the NCR. Well, would you rather get enslaved? Maybe it's selfish of him and he's just like, oh, I'd die anyway. I don't know. So what does it say here? Leave the remnants command room so they can plan for the coming battle. Okay. Nice. Oh, I did it. For Old Lang Syne. So we've done Arcade's quest. Alright. I guess he's in Freeside, so we can head there. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show that her power armor's gone. Okay. Oh, weapon chests? Is there anything in here I can take? No. Yeah, I won't steal their stuff. They need all their gear. I don't need it. I'm a badass with power armor. I don't know if I'm just going to keep this armor around. I'm probably going to go store it somewhere. It is cool, but you know me, I'm just not really one for this shit. Okay. Arcade.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster.
Okay.
And if you need anything at all, you know where to find me.
I'm honored. Thanks, I guess. What are you gonna do now?
Back to old Mormon Fort, where I can do some good. We followers may be idealistic, but even I know this is going to end in blood. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck, and goodbye.
So is he... Okay. Is he just not gonna be a part of my team anymore? 26. Energy weapons plus 10. Radiation resistance plus 20. Charisma minus 1. Radiation resistance. Strength raid. Hang on just a moment. Oh, it's it's the same thing, it just has a bunch of Tesla coils in it. Well, that's weird. I take a sip from my trusty canteen. Huh. Well, Eddie, I guess I'll wear this. I've got something for you. Eddie, sorry to do this to you, buddy. Why do you have all this stuff? Did I not take it from you? 45. There we go. Nice. Alright. So, can Arcade not be a follower anymore? Why are you taking the stupidest route out of here, by the way? What's he say?
What's up?
What's your opinion on the current situation?
Helping the NCR is better than helping Mr. House, but I don't think it's the best solution for the people in New Vegas. If the NCR can take full control of Freeside and the Strip, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Besides, even if New Vegas eventually gets representation in the NCR's Senate, it's not like the NCR runs efficiently.
Okay. That's weird. Helping the NCR is better than helping Mr. House. But it's gonna be bad. Okay, Arcade. What do you think the others will do at Hoover Dam?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies.
Nice.
Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others, let's just say it's truly a sight to behold.
Cool. Alright, goodbye, man.
See you around.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Well, that's really cool. We did a lot of good there. So we're going to be doing this. Find the Brotherhood of Steel chapter in this area and deal with them. Man. Where am I at on my world map here? Sorry to keep opening this up. I'm just trying to find my way back to the road. I wonder how you're supposed to repair this armor. Because I don't... Do you just find pieces of power armor to repair it with? I don't know. All I can do is maintain right now. I don't know. Very, very strange. Well, I can see now why Arcade's character quest just took so damn long. I mean, that was really epic, honestly. If I'm, gonna be really honest about it. Not necessarily epic in the sense that it took a really long time, like an epic, but just the ramifications of his quest. Like, we now have remnants of the Enclave helping us defeat Caesar's Legion. Cass, what did we do? We helped her sell her caravans. Boone, we helped him come to terms with his post-traumatic stress disorder. Cyberdog Rex, we got him a new brain. I don't know. Like, this was a significant character quest. So, yeah. Yeah, there's some mines up here that might be interesting to explore at some point. But again, I've not gotten any quest that's told me to go to them, so I'm not going to go to them. If I decide to continue wearing this power armor, I may look up how to repair it. I don't know if you just need to use other pieces of power armor to do it, because my repair level is 100, so it shouldn't be a major problem. But I also don't know. I know I can have other people repair it for me, but that's really expensive. Oh boy. Good lord. Welp, I took that really well. Oh, that guy. Want another? Yep, you sure do. Wow, I don't know what he threw, but that hurt. Time for a little bit of a stimmy. Oh, God, he really did not like that, did he? Didn't like that. Is there a guy that just ran off? Probably. Bitter drink. Haven't gotten one of those in a while, I feel like. What? Oh. Yeah, he is out there. Eddie, you get him. I gotta pick up more shit. Dirty water. They didn't think much of you. Don't worry, Eddie. I'm coming. What a coward. Eddie just raining down gunfire on him. I got him really good there. Whoa, now you're really quick. What the hell, man? Oh my god. Well, let's run after him. I hope he runs into a Cazador and just gets annihilated. That'd be great. Ever seen an assassin run like a coward? What are you doing now? Amazing. God, we've come so far in this game. We have come so far. We can just kill anything and not worry about shit. Alright, let's do a hard save here now that we're out of the mountains. That's a good call, I think. Take a sip. Silver Rush. Even though the Van Graffs are terrible people, part of me does kind of wonder how that quest of theirs would have gone. I forget the name of the quest. Something to do... Was it like Birds of a Feather or something? I can't remember. I know I failed it when I entered Freeside with Cass, and the Van Graffs just came running out trying to kill me and her. Well, mainly just her, I guess, but... Okay. Well, we gotta go see the Brotherhood of Steel. So we will start heading south. Easy enough. And I think I'm gonna equip Maria now. Mainly because I know I'm not going to be attacked by any of Kaisar's Legion on this side of the map. Especially now that we've made it back to the New Vegas suburbs or outskirts. And we're going to be in basically like the first area of the game. In the first area of the game, they don't allow the Legion soldiers to spawn, I don't think. Because that would be scary and dangerous. I'm wondering, though, after we finish this quest and we take the fight to the Legion, I wonder if the assassin hit squads will stop, or if they will continue to happen. Because I'm thinking about Skyrim, where you can, excuse me, I think you can wipe out the Brotherhood of, excuse me, not the Brotherhood of Steel, the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim. And even if you do, you still get attacked by their assassins. You know, there'll just be one assassin that shows up and tries to kill you. Part of the reason I'm excited about going this way too, though, is I want to get Cass back in my party. I think she will be... Whoa, that was pretty wild. She's the most entertaining party member. She just is. Even though I don't think she's the greatest as far as, like, you know, she's definitely not the most powerful or anything, and doesn't have a ton of health. But, I don't know. She's just funny to listen to. Eddie, are you gonna bother them? Oh, you are. Damn, somebody's got good aim. I shot that out of your hand. I've gained karma by killing fiends. Good for me. Nice. I really wish I knew what quest this was a part of. Because they're guarding this thing up here. Yeah, disassembled weapons shipment. That has to be for some quest. Maybe it's like for Kaisar's Legion? Maybe it's for the NCR? I really don't know. I don't want to take it though, because it says I'd be a bad person for doing that. Weapons. Does this say mod? Oh, I can buy mods for those guns. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, how are you supposed to repair Maria? I really don't know. I might have to look that up at some point. Alright, we're gonna get attacked by fiends here, because we're just... Well, he put his grenade away. Wow, what a shot by me, everyone. Why are you all green? Well done, Eddie. Oh, you've got a laser RCW. Nice. Love gaining karma. Love being a good person by killing fiends. That guy's got beer. Ow. I actually love getting hit in this armor. Dong, dong. Just like the sounds it makes. Don't worry, Eddie, I've got him. Oh, he's not liking life. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have fired that into the wall, buddy. I'm liking this armor. I really am. I had a lot of stuff. I do hate that these guys just seem to keep spawning every time I walk through here. Very irritating. I suppose all these dogs are going to be alive now, too. Well, maybe not. I don't see any living, breathing dogs right now. Okay, where am I at on the map? Oh yeah, I'm... Well, no, I'm fine. I am fine. Oh yeah, this makeshift Great Khan camp. This is a back way into Good Springs. I don't think I've ever gone this way. This is really cool. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do another hard save right here, though. Just since we've killed a bunch of dudes. And we're exploring more of the map. Which means more stuff to load in and more chances of a crash. What time we got? Oh, we've been playing for almost an hour, so we've got a decent bit of time left. I have a feeling what's going to happen is we're going to go to the Brotherhood, we're going to get Cass, or maybe I'll get Cass before going to the Brotherhood, because she might have funny things to say. And then, after that, we'll head back to the dam and we'll call it there. It's so weird. It says there's like a chances map. Oh. What is chances map? I might have to look that up. That's interesting. That's supposed to be a map of the Mojave. Oh yeah. Boomers, alcohol, Good Springs. Dirty water down where Kaisar's Legion is. Novak is a tin can. What's in the middle? Sorry, meant to crouch there. Yeah, the boomers are up there where the cherry bomb is. That's actually really funny. I wonder what the point of that is, though. And yeah, I've walked by that a bunch and just not stopped off to look at it. Well, now we've done so. I am interested in taking the back way into Good Springs. This is going to be really cool. Red Rock Canyon, Southwest Commonwealth Conservation Area. Oh boy. These flippin' things. We'll see if they come after me. If they do, I will pull out this machine. But they might hang out deep in the town. Oh, nope, there's one that's pretty close. This machine, baby. God, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Honestly, I'm gonna sleep good tonight and tomorrow. You guys gonna stay over there? Seems like they are. They don't really have any interest in me. Okay, now what is the back way into Good Springs? I think it's this way. Eddie. Where is Eddie? Eddie? Oh. Eddie, you moron. I'm just gonna walk. Like Pantera once said, walk, dun, 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 to bleed, dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, good job, Eddie. What are you even pointing at, Eddie? He was like pointing that way while moving. I don't know. That was very buggy. God, look at all the warning things that the cons put up there. There's one way up. Oh, you can't see it now because of the angle we're at, but there's one way up there. So wild. Oh, Cazador nest. Okay. That's the makeshift Great Con camp. So this is what prevents you from taking this way out of Good Springs, is these Cazadors. I'm willing to bet. Yep, this guy's gonna be a problem. Hey, bud. Wow, he's still alive. Not anymore. You're just a young one. Ooh. Shoot 'em up again. Kill enemies with guns. Alright. What is this? Burned body. What? Eddie, okay, I was like, you better not still be back there trying to pick fights with Cazadors. Yeah, I have never been through here. And again, this supposedly takes us to Good Springs. So what do these signs say? Keep out. Stop. Probably Cazadors and maybe even Deathclaws. It's so crazy. Good Springs as a town is designed so well that I never even thought to come up here. That's so wild. Keep out. The other thing is, I don't think anybody in Good Springs is like, don't go, you know, up that north road. Because there's no Deathclaws up there. There's just Cazadors. Well. It is what it is. Man, there's a lot of vultures over Good Springs. Is everything okay? Doc Mitchell. Molebutt, that's his name. Forgot about that. Alright, well, let's stop at the Doc's house just to do a quick little auto-save, because why not? Doc Mitchell. Haven't been here in a while. I think it's so weird I can't sleep in any of his beds. Well, maybe I can. I can't remember. Can I sleep in this one? No. Hey.
How are you holding up?
I'm hurt. I need help, Doc.
Don't look like nothing too serious. Let me patch you up.
Okay, fix me.
Okay, hold still.
Okay, hold still. I took a sip just because I was thirsty. Sorry. Alright, he did it. Now he's walking around like a weirdo. God, what a nice house he has. All these lights and everything. Doc Mitchell's living it up, baby. He really is. Okay. Isn't this so crazy that the reason Victor was able to follow us is because there were multiple Victors? Oh, there's Good Springs home. And that one over there is just not programmed anymore. He's had his plug pulled. Hey, Bighorn. Seems like the robot's artificial intelligence is offline. How wild is that? Well, we've obviously walked south of where the Brotherhood of Steel is, so let's go ahead and get Cass really quick. No reason not to. Equip Maria again. Need to find our way back to the road. God, remember when we first played this game and we came over here and killed lizards with Sunny? Ah, good times, good memories. It's crazy, you can see the dome over there. Never even noticed that. Never even thought to look that way, really. I hope the powder gangers are respawned. Have to probably kill a few of them. Or Eddie will. You get him, Eddie. It does suck that Cass is so far away. Oh. Wow. Ah, died as they lived, sleeping together. Okay. All that dynamite and you didn't use it. Might have lived. Might have lived if you did it. Yeah, let's cut over to this side of the road again. A lot of lizards just running around having a good time here. Wonder if that was originally like a river or something that's all dried up. He just didn't really care about me. He really wanted to beat up Eddie. That's fine. Eddie can handle himself, or itself. How funny would it be if I just go talk to Johnson, Nash, and Prim and be like, hey, I finally found that guy that tried to kill me for my chip. And I killed him. Pretty wild, too, that this is your first experience with the NCR, and it's not really that great. They're kind of jerks. God, I can already feel I'm pretty darn tired. I slept a lot last night too, but I think it's just how warm out it was. It was like over 70 degrees where I live, and that's really warm because it's been like in the 50s and 60s, just kind of early spring weather. And then all of a sudden we just had I want to say 3 or 4 straight days of like 70 something degree weather, and yeah, it was warm outside. I definitely was wearing sunscreen, and that heat gets to you, especially the older you get. You know, I was talking to one of my pharmacists today, because, you know, they call every 4 weeks to ship out my Crohn's medication, and she's like, so, you know, how do you feel? You know, we like to check up on you every now and then, just see how you're doing. And I straight up told her, I was like, I feel better than I have in like 20 years, you know? I feel as good now as I did in my early 20s, just because, you know, you don't realize how bad you feel when you've been living with Crohn's and not realizing it, since it was only kind of a mild form at the time. But yeah, even though I am feeling really good, I still am 41, and I can get tired pretty easily if I put in a good day's work. You know, if I put in 6 hours of just busting my ass at work, I can't just go out and have a night out with friends. I want to go home and go to bed. So it's kind of weird. It's important to, you know, recognize your age. Like it's fine to be like, oh, I'm 40, you know, I'm not that old. I'm still gonna try and do things. I'm not gonna just shrivel up into a elderly ball or something like that. But you should also recognize your limitations too, you know. I'm gonna be running a road race here in, I guess it's like about a week and a half now. A little over a week and a half. I think I mentioned it before, but one of my buddies from work who's in his, I think he's in his late 20s, he wants to run with me. We'll see if that actually ends up happening, but if he does run with me, I'm not going to try to just keep up at his pace, because even though I've been training and running and he hasn't, you know, I have to remember he's 29 and he's going to be able to handle it a lot better than I am. Or a lot better than I will. So yeah. NCR Ranger Outpost Mojave. I've not noticed that sign before. That's weird. Oh. Hey.
Hey there. Need anything?
What do you got?
Sure. Here's what I got.
I do like this outpost, I have to be honest. This guy probably doesn't have anything worth a poo, though, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that I can't live without. That's pretty wild that he has that tri-beam laser rifle. Alright. So Cass will be in the Commons? Is that what it's called? I don't know. This place. Barracks.
Evening.
Hi. Cass.
Well, now, look what rolled in. What, you getting lonely out there?
Looking to join up with me again?
Was reminded why I left this place soon as I walked in. Let's go.
Hell yeah. I love you, Cass. Well, don't get up too quickly now. What is your gun, by the way? It looks pretty cool.
All this traveling's making me thirsty.
Alright, sweet. Well, let's go, Cass.
Hello.
Why are you out here now? Oh, weird NCR lady. Alright. Well, let's head to the Brotherhood of Steel now. You just a regular merc? Oh yeah. Okay, you're probably watching this dude, actually. Do you have anything new to say, buddy? Probably not.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. I do feel slightly bad about that. The King was... He's a pretty cool dude, and he just lost a good chunk of his force. I don't know, I guess he seemed cool with it in the end, but I don't know. That just still seemed pretty wild. Okay, so... I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but when we deal with the Brotherhood... I'm not... Well, I mean, they're going to be tough as hell if I have to kill them. Unless I can just, you know, set off a reactor explosion, but... I think there's enough similarity between the Brotherhood and the NCR. I'm going to see if I can get them to work together. I don't know how. I'm going to try talking at first. If that doesn't work, I will bail out of that, reset, and we will try to just, you know, we'll have to set off the reactor and kill him. And we'll just have to do it. But I think, unlike the Great Khans, I mean, I tried with the Great Khans, I guess, but there just weren't any options anymore. I even killed Papa Khan. And, you know, Regis didn't seem interested in talking. I don't know. But yeah, unlike the Great Khans and, you know, some of the other factions we've had to deal with. Who else have we had to deal with, by the way? The Omertas, which that wasn't a problem. They were jerks. Where else did we go? I'm trying to think of other factions in the Mojave that I've dealt with. This is kind of embarrassing. Wasn't the Powder Gangers? Was it an obviously bad faction? I can't remember. Anyway, I want to see if I can save the Brotherhood of Steel. So sue me. God, why can't I remember who else we've dealt with? It's not the Boomers. I know the Boomers are on our side. Who else did they tell me to go kill? I guess I can look, right? Because I still have that quest up. Oops. Oh, Mr. House. That's what it was. Is the Great Khans and Mr. House. Yeah, I don't feel bad about killing Mr. House. That felt really good. It's funny, I was talking with my buddy Holland, and he was... I don't know, Holland's open-minded, and he was trying to say, you know, there are good things about Mr. House. I mean, he was even saying there's good things about the Legion, which, in a way, is true, but it's... the bad things override the good things. I mean, the Legion's obviously extremely problematic, even if, you know, they're anti-drugs and... you know, anti-raiders, even though they basically are no better than raiders. But yeah, it's like I told Holland, Mr. House is just a little bit too Elon Musk-like for me, so he had to go. This great vision for humanity, but yet you basically want to be, you know, judge, jury, and executioner presiding over all of it. Yeah, that's not okay. Not okay there, buddy. That's almost like incredibly super egotistical. Are you gonna run from me? That's fine if you are. I don't want to bother you. You can continue to have your fun. there goes another. Oh, you're stuck, dude. Are you okay? Oh. Well, that's brutal. Okay, I'll kill everything, Cass. Don't worry. It's a gecko. Geckos don't gamble. They don't cash chips, Cass. It's not how geckos work. Oh well. That being said, I'm very glad that Cass is in my party again. I love her sass and her attitude. I get why a lot of people cosplay as her. She's just cool, let's be honest. Is she going to be the most ideal for helping me fight things off? No, but I'm really badass now. Eddie's obviously, you know, a total badass as well. So I'm not really too worried about it. To the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, there's actually a plane still there. I've never noticed that. Oh my god, Cass, that was incredible. That was actually amazing. Because she's using that like... She's not using a shotgun. She might be using like the equivalent of like a brush gun. That was honestly really cool what she just did. And I'm glad I checked that out because I was hoping for some 9mm ammo there. So if those guys are alive, there should be some more dudes up here. I'm going to do a hard save again now that we're partway to the Brotherhood, so take a sip. My soda's getting very empty. I'm starting to taste like watery Pepsi Zero. It's not the greatest, unsurprisingly. Yeah, there they are. What's that guy doing? Is he taking a piss? Is he just squatting, looking menacingly? He's still just standing there. There we go. Oh! Launched his gun out of his hands there. Good times. That guy was like bugged. He just didn't want to fight me. Ooh, he's got a stim pack. I love that. We love our stim packs. Notice, hitchhikers may be escaped prisoners, which is true, because we are by the Powder Gangers jail. I would have liked to explored that. To have explored that, excuse me. But you can really only explore that place if you go to it before helping Goodsprings out with the Joe Cobb situation. So, on my own playthrough, I will probably do that. I'm gonna shoot your dynamite, buddy. Hell yeah, brother. I love shooting dynamite out of people's hands. It just, I don't know why I wasn't doing that earlier in the game. Man, was I missing out. By the way, we're also getting close to Chomps Lewis again, up here at Sloan. And I have to say, one of the most pleasing things I've experienced in this game is Chomps Lewis. Am I in the right area? Is Chomps Lewis actually having a quest? Yeah, we need to kind of head off the beaten track here. Something over here. Hopefully it's just a scorpion. If it's a Deathclaw, I'm not at all prepared to deal with him. Oh, 3 scorpions, hopefully, not 3 Deathclaws. Oh, it's a scorpion, I see it. I see it. How did... I was shooting at the ground. I was absolutely shooting at the ground there. Oh, there's another one. A lot of them here. Good Lord. Oh, it got dark all of a sudden because it's going to load in the windstorm. Sorry about that. That's just very strange. Oh, he's going to fall through the ground. What is going on? This is very strange. Alright. More scorpions up ahead, kind of? Bit weird. It really wants me to go over there, which is strange, because this is the way to go talk to Elder McNamara. I mean McNamara. Alright, let's see if we can save the Brotherhood. I don't know if we can, but I'm gonna try. I'm a silver-tongued devil.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming from across the river.
What's going on about? Oh, I went the wrong way because I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Bloody hell. There it is. Alright, Elder Mickey. Oh boy. Wish me luck.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
The NCR is currently looking to destroy you.
I suppose it was only a matter of time. I wonder if, given the NCR's current situation, they would consider a truce of sorts.
Oh, sweet.
We've given up our claim to Helios, and we don't have any interest in claiming Hoover Dam, so our ambitions are not at crossed purposes. Perhaps it's time for a new strategy. Go to the NCR commander and tell her the Brotherhood is willing to put aside our enmity for the time being. Further, tell her that we are willing to send troops to aid in their coming defense of the dam.
Okay.
My guess is they're in no position to refuse.
Wow. Okay. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay. That's amazing. You know... No, I'm not gonna... I was gonna say, given that that option was there, I kind of wish I'd seen if there was something like that with Mr. House, but there's no way. There's no way. He said he wanted both the NCR and... excuse me, the Legion dead, so that wouldn't have happened. And not to mention, Mr. House is problematic. I don't want him alive. Or, you know, whatever he is. Sort of alive. Okay, that's amazing. Cool. I hope Colonel Moore says yes. I mean, knowing Colonel Moore is going to be like, you know what? You are a pussy. And you need to go back there and kill them. Yeah, when I was talking to Holland, he did mention, he's like, yeah, Colonel Moore sucks. And I kind of agree with him. I get that she needs to be a hard ass, it's her position, but yeah, she's definitely one of the people in the NCR that I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't like bloodthirsty people. I don't like people that glorify violence and killing and, oh, just go take care of them, exterminate them, we don't need them, they're problematic. You know, it's just, I mean, it is the wasteland. Oh, that was cool. Left a nice little stubby there. Yeah. Not a big fan of her, but again, what's a better option? I mean, if the ultimate thing in this game is if we don't stop Caesar's Legion, really bad stuff's gonna happen. So it's a case of, you know, picking the better option. And the NCR is obviously better, even though there are problematic people there. Look at all these scorpions that have respawned. Call me Quick Draw McGraw. I actually used to work with a guy back when I lived in Bellingham, Washington. Well, this guy's just like smiling. Ah. And his last name was McGaw, and so we'd always call him Quick Draw McGaw. Kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. That's absolutely Arcade's doing. I guess it could be Eddie's. Never mind. Whoa! Do you guys see how fast this bark scorpion is? God. Oh, Cass is just standing there staring at the dead scorpion like, damn, I did that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, we're at about an hour and a half of playtime, so we will go back to the dam, the Hoover Dam. And from the Hoover Dam, we will, you know, we'll talk to Colonel Moore, get our next quest, and then we will call it an installment. Then I will have one more installment tomorrow. And then no more until... I think I mentioned we might do one Saturday if I end up not being able to come home until Saturday. Because at that point I would be home at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon most likely. I cannot see myself coming home early enough Friday to do an installment. I think the earliest I would get out of Seattle would be like about between 3 and 3:30, and that's if my interview only takes 2 hours exactly, and I think it's going to take more than that. So yeah, the earliest I could possibly see myself getting home would be like about 9 o'clock at night. I think it's going to be more like 10 or 11. So yeah. After tomorrow's installment, don't expect another one until the following week. But then expect quite a few, because I will have extra time off, because it is the weekend of my race and I've taken off. So in addition to having Wednesday, Thursday off, I will be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Where am I? Oh, for Pete's sake. Kill him, Cass. You are problematic. How is your Native American helmet so stout? Okay. Little stimmy.
Retribution.
Really? Retribution? Oh. I crippled his head. Oh, I better back up.
Retribution.
I'll give you some of that. Yeah, you better run. Oh, too late. Oh, he bonked his head on his stupid flag when he went down. That's hilarious. Cass is just very angry. Like, damn those Legion boys. Maria. Cass, are you okay? She actually is pretty tough. I mean, she handled that very, very well. Dude's got C4 on him. Well, well, well. Ant nectar? Sir, what are you doing with ant nectar? Speak up. Yeah, that's fine. Novak is right there, right? Can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna take a quick little detour to Novak, which I think we should anyway. Because I think the dam is... Oh, never mind. I'm a moron. The dam is further to the north, not the south. But I want to dump off a bunch of crap I don't need. Eddie's got a lot of stuff of mine that can go away. We're not going to get a No-Bark sighting, unfortunately, everyone, because No-Bark is asleep in his shack. Just did a little stop to let things load in. I think that's part of the problem is, you know, the natural walking speed of my character is a little bit too quick for stuff to load in properly, and that's what can cause crashes. I think it's good to just do a little stop like that every now and then. Just let stuff do its thing. I was about to rest, but I think it's, you know, early morning. Not gonna do that now. Novak! Oh, Daisy Whitman's gone. How wild is that? Okay. Now here's my question. Eddie, give me everything. Give me that. Give me that. I'm going to equip my Remnant's power armor. And here's the reason why. As cool as Arcades looks, or the Ganon family, it only helps with energy weapons plus 10, and yeah, I don't do energy weapons. I do strength. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to go the Remnants here. Okay, we're going to open this up. We're going to put... Whoops. Come on. That away. That away. That away. And... I think I'm going to sell that to old Cliff Briscoe. Okay, let's slowly waddle over here. There we go. Can't believe Eddie still had all that stuff. I could have swore I took it away from him. Clearly I'm not remembering properly. There we go. Alright. Oh, all the people finally despawned. That's great. The bloodstains are still here though. Alright, Cass, let's sleep in my power armor for 6 hours. Take a sip. You're well rested, even though you slept in power armor. Do you say anything?
They say those robots on the strip are running around with different faces or something. Don't ask, because I don't know.
Don't ask, because I don't know. Okay. Cliff. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
What do you got for sale?
Sure thing. Have a look.
If he had 380 ammo, I would buy some. Okay. I'm gonna sell my shovel. I don't need that anymore. There we go. Call that good. Alright, Cliff. See you later, man.
Come back soon now.
Come back soon now. I'm Cliff. I sell a lot of good stuff. Alrighty. Well,
have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Yeah, I think everybody has. You just said we can see it for miles, so yeah, I've seen it, dude. What happens if you go all the way to the east here, by the way? Oh, that's right, Nelson. Tichaticut Mine. Toxic dump site. I guess it would be okay for me to go there now that I've got my power armor on. Remnants armor, I should say. Alright, well, let's do ourselves a great favor. Let's go back to Hoover Dam. Let Colonel Moore know that the Brotherhood of Steel wants to make a truce. And that they will help out in the war against the Legion, which is great. I can see Colonel Moore just being like, you know what, they're going to help us, but then they're going to try and kill us later, so just go back there and kill them. Don't waste my time. Hopefully not. Otherwise we'll have to do that next time. And ain't nobody want to do that. Oh, somebody's walking around up there. That's interesting. So there's a... I remember there's that Brahmin because, yeah, the poor, whatchamacallits, got killed. Traveling merchant. Should just kill the Brahmin, you know. But, you know, he's still alive. Maybe somebody will adopt him. That's just a merc. They're not walking around with their gun out, though. That's strange. Are you just a merc? You are. Why aren't you holding your gun? Speak.
Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Wow, I haven't heard somebody say that in a while. Also, the sheriff is completely AWOL, by the way. Good old Prim Slim. Thinking about playing this game, and then I've played Fallout 3 a number of times. I've always stood by Fallout 3, and I probably still am going to. But I have really enjoyed this playthrough. It's been a lot of fun. I'm wondering if that remaster of Fallout 3 is actually happening. It sounds like it is. And if so, am I gonna buy it? Probably. I'll definitely buy it. Oh, we got some ants over here. Gonna stop here and let stuff load in for a second. There we go. Probably gonna buy it on GOG though. It's something, part of me would want to play it on my PS5, but who just shot that? What do you have? Cass?
Let's deal.
Oh. 12.7 submachine gun. Yeah. Okay. I like that you have... So she picked that up. Cool. Well done, Cass. I like that. Good on ya. Good on ya. Yeah, I was like, that did not sound like a brush gun. Let's let some stuff load in here. Okay. Oh. There we go. We are getting very close to the Hoover Dam because there is Boulder City. I think that's another reason why I felt compelled to try and save the Brotherhood, is because I like Veronica a lot over at the 188. And, you know, as she said, as much as she gets frustrated with the Brotherhood of Steel, you know, they are her friends. And, you know, because I like Veronica, I want to help her friends out too. So, call me a big softy. I don't care. I am one. Whoa. That spawned in really quick, didn't it? Just realized that sign. Don't wait another damn minute. Rangers, give 'em hell. It is crazy that this is where, you know, the NCR and Kaisar's Legion fought. And the NCR's like, well, we're just gonna blow the hell out of this entire town and bury all the Legion in rubble. This is so weird. This is... hang on. Oh, that's Alice Hostetler.
Good to see you again. I'm just passing through here. Staying at this break.
That's interesting, because I last saw her... That is weird. Didn't I see her at the Aerotech camp? Why is she out running around? Is that just kind of a bug? I don't know. Very weird. Okay. By the way, I hope you all didn't hear that. It sounded like one of my family members just fell down upstairs. They didn't actually fall down, but some of their chairs are so loud. Like when they prop up the feet of the chair or move it into the down position, it just sounds so damn loud. And I've watched back through my videos. I don't think my microphone picks that up. The sound suppression is pretty darn good. Okay. We are very, very close here. I'm going to do a hard save here. I know that sounds crazy because we're right by the dam, but the last thing I want is a crash right now. Let's take a sip. I think I only got about 1 or 2 sips left before I'm done with my drink, so that is just about perfect timing. And here's our sign here that says, well, it's really hard to see in the middle of the day with the sun, Hoover Dam, this way. It is really cool, like, walking over here and being like, oh, damn. Oh, damn. Pun intended. That is Hoover Dam. Kaisar's Legion. Hiding up on the fort. God, Kaisar is such a wet blanket of a of a leader. I just mean like he's lame as hell. Just some bald old man. Alright. We made it. No crashes. Can you believe how far we've walked in this installment and we have not experienced a crash? That is fantastic. It's great. What? Oh.
President Kimball's going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that wounded soldier.
Paladin Todd. Colonel Cassandra Moore.
Has the Brotherhood been found?
I mean, you're talking to one of them. I talked the Brotherhood into supporting the NCR.
And you believed them? Do you have any idea how long we've been fighting those bastards? Ugh, Crocker will have a field day with this. He'll want to establish diplomatic relations with them, for Pete's sake.
Good.
But we've got more important matters to attend to. The President is due to arrive soon, and we're sure the Legion won't waste such an opportunity. I want you to assist the security detail we've prepared for the President. His safety is critical to maintaining the men's fighting spirit. Go up to the Visitors Center and speak to Ranger Grant. He's in charge of security during the President's visit. Dismissed.
NCR infamy. Give me a flipping break. I did a good thing. I hate you, Cassandra Moore. But you know what? You know what? It worked out. I'll take a tiny bit of infamy. People still love me. Hey, Paladin Todd.
President Kimball's going to arrive pretty soon.
It's so weird. She's talking to a Brotherhood person. Oh, did you meet the
Smart move for
whatever?
the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
All this traveling's making me thirsty.
Why is everybody saying weird stuff?
Is the president safe?
I was hoping to ask you some
This is
questions.
no time for questions. Get back topside and protect the president.
Okay.
Is the president safe?
I don't know. The visit is still going on up there.
Then what the hell are you doing down here? Get back topside and protect the president.
Okay, I don't like your tone. I'm the one wearing badass armor, okay, lady? Okay. Well, that was a good installment. We'll stop right here with everybody having a nice, fun meeting. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We're getting to the end here. Things I think are going pretty well. About as good as I could have hoped for. Hope you're excited about the next installment. It could be the end of the base game. Who knows? Don't know how much is left, but I feel like we're just about ready to fight the Legion. So I hope you join me for that one tomorrow. And yeah, after that, I won't see you again until next week. So anyway, hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. It means a lot. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye for now, everyone.